Imagine, for a moment, a world where those last-minute cancellations or no-shows don't sting quite as much. A world where you have a built-in safety net, a small assurance that your time is valued and your efforts are respected. What if you could significantly reduce those frustrating occurrences while also securing a portion of your income upfront? This isn't some far-fetched dream. It's a tangible solution that many successful businesses are already employing to great effect. The answer often lies in the strategic implementation of deposits. Deposits aren't just about securing payment. They're a powerful tool for client commitment. They act as a small but significant barrier to frivolous bookings and a strong incentive for clients to honor their appointments. Think about it. When someone has a financial stake, no matter how small, they're far more likely to show up. This translates directly to fewer empty slots, more consistent income, and a much smoother operational flow for your business. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great in theory, but how do I actually implement this without a massive overhaul of my existing booking system? And more specifically, if you're already using Setmore, that incredibly intuitive and powerful appointment scheduling platform, you might be wondering, how do I seamlessly integrate deposits into my Setmore workflow? Well, you've landed in precisely the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the practical, step-by-step process of adding a deposit requirement to your services within Setmore. This isn't just about clicking a few buttons. It's about understanding the why behind each step, the best practices for setting up your deposit system, and how to communicate this effectively to your clients for maximum adoption and minimal friction. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped to transform your booking process, reduce no-shows, and secure your revenue with confidence. Let's break this down. The first and most crucial step in adding deposits to Setmore involves leveraging its integration capabilities, specifically with a payment gateway. Setmore, by itself, is a fantastic scheduling tool, but for financial transactions like deposits, it relies on connecting with secure and reliable payment processors. The most common and recommended integration for this purpose is Stripe, but PayPal is also an option for some regions and specific setups. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll focus on Stripe, as it offers a robust and widely accepted solution for online payments. So, your very first action is to ensure you have a Stripe account set up and fully verified. If you don't, head over to stripe.com and follow their straightforward registration process. It's essential to have your business details, bank account information, and any necessary verification documents ready. This one-time setup is vital for secure and compliant payment processing. Once your Stripe account is live and kicking, it's time to bridge the gap between Stripe and Setmore. Log in to your Setmore account. On the left-hand navigation menu, you'll typically find an option like Integrations or Apps and Integrations. Click on that. Within the Integrations section, you'll see a list of available third-party services that Setmore can connect with. Look for Stripe and click on it. You'll then be prompted to connect your Stripe account. This usually involves logging into your Stripe account through a secure pop-up window or by providing your Stripe API keys. Follow the on-screen instructions to authorize the connection. Once successfully linked, Setmore will confirm the integration. This is a critical milestone, as it enables Setmore to communicate payment requests to Stripe and process your clients' deposits. With the payment gateway successfully integrated, the next step is to configure your services to require a deposit. Navigate to the Services section in your Setmore account. This is where you define all the services you offer to your clients. Select the specific service for which you want to require a deposit. You might have several services, and you can choose to apply deposits to all of them, or just to certain high-value or high-demand offerings. Once you've selected a service, you'll see its details and settings. Look for an option related to payments or pricing. This is where you'll define the cost of your service and, crucially, the deposit requirement. Setmore provides flexibility here. You can typically choose to require a fixed amount as a deposit or a percentage of the total service cost. Consider your business model and the average cost of your services when deciding between a fixed amount or a percentage. For instance, if your services have varying price points, a percentage might be more equitable. If your services are all relatively similar in price, a fixed deposit might be simpler to manage and communicate. Input your desired deposit amount or percentage. Now, here's a crucial detail that often gets overlooked: the deposit payment timing. Setmore generally allows you to specify that the deposit is due at the time of booking. This is the recommended setting for maximum effectiveness, as it immediately secures the client's commitment. If you allow deposits to be paid later, you risk losing the immediate commitment benefit. Beyond the technical setup, effective communication is paramount. When clients are booking, they need to clearly understand that a deposit is required and what the implications are. Setmore allows you to customize your booking page and confirmation emails. Take advantage of this. In the service description, explicitly state that a deposit is required at the time of booking. In your booking confirmation emails, reiterate the deposit amount paid and the remaining balance due at the time of service. This transparency builds trust and minimizes surprises for your clients. Furthermore, consider creating a clear and concise refund policy for your deposits. What happens if a client cancels within a certain time frame? Is the deposit non-refundable, partially refundable, or fully refundable? Communicate this policy clearly on your booking page and within your terms and conditions. This protects both you and your client and sets clear expectations. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.